Hey guys, it's Summer. I've been trying to get this specific video out to you guys for since Monday. Actually no, since Sunday I've been trying to get this out to you guys. But I am a senior in high school and I have just been in school for 3 weeks, and it's just I've been so busy because of consistent school, then right after school work, and I have this will be my third time recording this video, so attempt number 3. I really wanted to get this video out to you guys because I'm really trying to upload a new video every week, just because I really love recording and I just really want to get my channel growing and stuff. Alright, so today's video is going to be 15 things you should know about high school. In parentheses, freshmen, but all grade levels are totally welcome to watch them. Hopefully I can give any kind of grade level good advice about high school, but just most of them are going to be about going into high school and stuff that, typically happens during freshman year. But yeah, so we'll get right to it. First thing would have to be, do not get discouraged. So I feel like so many freshmen get into high school and they get so discouraged about if they don't feel like they're making the kind of grades they were in middle school and things like that. And I mean, it's okay because high school's supposed to be hard. And just remember, don't be afraid. If you don't understand something, don't be afraid to raise your hand and let them know that you don't understand it. Don't just not understand it and not get it and fail the test and just make everything not so smooth for you. Just tell a teacher, because really I feel like everyone feels like that for a little bit if they're not getting stuff, and classes are going by too fast and just things like that, but you got it. Second thing would have to be yourself. I cannot express this enough to people. I understand that, especially going into a bigger school, because high schools are typically bigger than middle schools, that you really, really want to just fit in and all that stuff like that. And I just think really the best advice you could give someone to trying to be liked and stuff and trying to make new friends is to honestly just be yourself. I promise you are amazing enough to find friends and find people that actually want to like you for you. I mean, it's important to not be afraid to be who you are. And third thing would have to be, high school is not like movies. I used to think so badly that high school was going to be that High School Musical stuff and blah blah blah. It is not. Actually, I honestly want to say 95% of stuff that you see in movies about high school is not true. Of course you have teenage drama. Obviously those things are true, cliques are true, stuff like that, but stuff like food fights and stuff, it's really unrealistic. I'm a senior in high school, like I said, and I have literally never heard of anything like a food fight going on in anywhere in my state. I think I've ever heard of coming to a food fight was this girl poured milk on this other girl and she threw an apple at her or something and they started fighting. So that's the closest thing I've ever seen to a food fight, so it doesn't end up being one of those huge things where everyone just throws stuff and blah blah blah. Totally unrealistic. Fourth thing, seniors are gonna bully you. I don't know if you guys have heard that frequently, but I know I heard it so much going into my freshman year that seniors were gonna bully me and blah blah blah. That saying is just completely not true, I would say, because I don't feel like seniors necessarily seriously target to bully freshmen or anything. I mean, I know guys sometimes target to take advantage of freshmen, but as for the whole throwing them in a trash can and stuff like that, don't be worried about that whatsoever. Fifth thing, people change. That is something that I feel like you might struggle with a lot going into freshman year, just because, I don't know, some people honestly think that the whole group that you had in middle school, that you're, especially if you're going to the same high school, that you're gonna forever have those people around through high school. And unfortunately, it's kind of a 9 times out of 10 chance of it happening. I'm not saying completely all of your friends. You might have one friend that you're still friends with in high school, but personally, I had 6 friends in middle school that we all just hung out in a group all the time, and we all went to the same high school. I seriously only talk to probably one of them now. Literally everyone changes, whether it's for the good or the bad. Number 6, new friends. That one person that you sit with in one of your classes, you might notice that their binder is has a cover of your favorite band or something like that. Talk to that person, because 9 times out of 10 you guys are going to be ending up being really good friends. So don't feel bad about losing some of your friends or anything, because you can totally make a bunch more. 7th thing, drama. You guys, stay away from drama as much as possible, especially going into freshman year. You don't want it. You don't want it. Just try to stay away from drama as much as you possibly can. I actually know a lot of upperclassmen that really try to get freshmen involved with their drama and all this, and it's just not good. It's just not good. Actually, any grade level, not even just freshmen, just try to stay away from drama, because, well, it's not cute. Number 8, is freedom. The whole thing that I feel like going into freshman year that you are most excited about high school is hearing all the way in middle school, the high school's going to be like this, high school's going to be like that, you're going to get more freedom, blah, blah, blah. I want to say 50-50. Like, yeah, I feel like you definitely feel like you get more freedom than you do in middle school. But just like, I'm a senior and I cannot tell you how many times I've had to, like, sit in alphabetical order or walk in alphabetical order in a single file line to go, like, do stuff and stuff like that. Like, that kind of stuff is just kind of too childish. I kind of feel like we're too old for that. So, but yeah, things like that definitely do happen in high school, or at least at my high school. But yes, it is a lot more freedom than it typically is in middle school. Knife thing to be lunches. I feel like lunches are so much better in high school than they are in middle school, just because typical high schools tend to have, you know, like Chick-fil-A and stuff like that that you guys can choose from, instead of just like, whereas in middle school you basically just have to eat whatever they have for the lunch menu. Number 10 thing, school supplies. Like, a lot of freshmen freak out and feel like they need so much more school supplies than you do in middle school, and that is completely untrue. You really don't use that much, like, from middle school to high school school supplies. It's really not a huge difference whatsoever. The number 11 thing, the homework. I know it probably might sound crazy, but I honestly feel like in middle school I got way more homework than I did in high school. Like, I don't know if you guys still, like, did those things where, like, the teacher would give you a chart from Monday through Friday and you had to have, like, all this stuff done, listed by Monday, by Tuesday, by Wednesday, and it was like homework. Yeah, I honestly feel like I had way more homework in middle school than I do in high school, because it really, like, I don't know, some high school teachers are like, they don't, like, they understand that you actually have a life, and they understand that you don't want to be in school for like 9 hours and then you have to come home and do a bunch of homework. So yeah, you still do get, like, homework and stuff obviously in high school, but I really feel like you don't get it nearly as much as you do in middle school. 12th thing, do not bully that one kid that you know is completely capable of shooting up the entire school, because you already know he brings a gun, you're going to be the first person he shoots. No, like, seriously, don't bully people. Like, it's actually become a problem now where, you know, like, kids will actually bring guns to school and, you know, like, shoot people and stuff, and it's just not okay. I don't feel like anyone else treating them, like, differently and, like, being mean to them and trying to, like, pick on them and just stuff like that. So really, just treat people how you want to be treated. And these last three are very, I want to say, like, real and just, like, not sugar-coated whatsoever, because these things are actually, like, pretty serious, and people don't think it's serious until it happens to them or until something like that affects them. Number 13, peer pressure. So many teenagers here, like, you know, in middle school, and when your school gets speakers to come speak to you and blah blah blah, don't do this, don't do that, and, you know, they, like, think about it like, okay, I didn't know that it would actually, like, happen like this. And you just want to make sure that you hang out with people that don't make you feel like you have to do stuff, or that you don't try to, like, change for people knowing that you wouldn't do that, but you're doing it for them. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make sure that you actually are doing something, trying something, experiencing something, because that's honestly what you want, not what the people around you want you to do. Number 14 thing, protection. So, yeah. There are actually people that honestly believe that teenage pregnancy cannot happen to them whatsoever. And I'm just going to go ahead and tell you that right now. Like, if you honestly, like, look at yourself as, like, oh, I can't be that person, blah, 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 you are completely lying to yourself, because so many people, like, hear about it. They, like, hear teen moms talk about stuff. You know, there's, like, shows, teen moms, and stuff like that. There's people at our school that walk around and they're teen moms, and they tell people that, you know, you don't want to do this, blah, blah, blah. You know, you want to make sure that you're ready for it, blah, 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 and all this stuff. And people will still, like, have unprotected sex and honestly think that it won't happen to them whatsoever. It will. It really, really will. So if you're going to be doing that, definitely make sure that you use protection, not only for just, like, not having babies, but sometimes, you know, it can protect against STDs, which you don't want to end up with. I'm not saying anything bad about teen moms, because I'm friends with a few people that are teen moms, and they are completely amazing. You don't really have a teenage life when you become a teen mom. You try to put your kid first and try to do so much for them, which is amazing. So I'm not saying anything's wrong with teen moms whatsoever, but I'm just saying, if you're one of those people that definitely wants to wait until, like, college or anything like that, definitely use protection, because I promise you it can happen to you. And the number 15 thing, the rawest of them all, and that is death. So I do realize that in high school, that growing up with people from middle school and elementary school and things like that, when you get to high school, you honestly think it's no way possible that you will not graduate with the people that you walked into, but unfortunately it is. My high school, from my freshman year to senior year, have lost so many people due to like car wrecks or like suicide. So many people that it is completely mind-blowing. Everyone already knows that like there's a time when everyone's going to die, but they don't think it's going to be when you're young. I know it's like expected for you not to die at the age of 17 or 16, but you do have to realize that things like that might occur at your school or whatever. And I know that that's something that you totally don't, that you don't want to think about and things like that. And I really, really hope it doesn't occur at your school. And anyone that has happened to, any friend like commit suicide, or you had your friend die in a wreck or anything like that, if you ever need anyone to talk to, I would love for you to talk to me about it. I'm a great listener. I've been through it. Message me and we can, like talk about it or whatever you feel like you need to do to cope about it. Please feel free to. So with that being said, I'm sorry that the ending was like kind of so depressing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys need any more tips or advice or anything that you want to ask me, since I am a senior, definitely feel free to comment or anything like that. And also, if you guys have any video requests, please let me know, because I would love to be able to like give you guys videos that things that you guys are more interested in and things like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. And if you have not started high school, you're so lucky, first off. But second off, I hope you have a great year. And for those of you that are in high school, I hope your year is going amazing. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.